Hello everyone, this is Kalyan Chakravarti. Welcome to the channel Salesforce Academy. In the previous videos, we have seen what is Salesforce, understood how businesses are using Salesforce. Also, we have seen the benefits of learning Salesforce, different job opportunities available for the Salesforce professionals in the today's job market. In today's video, we'll start actually learning Salesforce. To learn Salesforce, to learn something new software application, we need a dedicated space, right? We can't directly learn something in the production environment because it contains a production data, your original sales data. That should not be impacted. Whatever you are learning, it should be in a separate test environment or the a playground or a sample space where you can learn new things. So this new thing is provided by Salesforce and it is called as developer sandbox. So this developer sandbox, in this developer sandbox, actually you can configure the org. You can configure the developer sandbox platform in whatever way you want. You can create new objects. You can write Apex code, Lightning Web Components. Also, you can create users, delete users, like there are test users. These all can be done in the developer sandbox because this is a playground or this is a dedicated space or personal space for you, which is not connected to the production. Means whatever you do here, that will not affect the production environment. So this is what a developer sandbox is. Why we need it is definitely it's a mandatory thing because whatever the new things you want to learn, you have to learn here first, so that after learning fully and you are confident about the testing the same thing, or you are confident about learning the complete the new like a new thing here in the developer sandbox, then you have to switch to production and implement the same thing in the production. This is what you have to follow as an administrator or developer in the Salesforce platform to make you production data secure. So without wasting much of time on discussing of why developer, why what is the need of this developer sandbox, let's switch into the creation of the developer sandbox. So to set up developer sandbox, we need to navigate to the any of the browser and type the URL developer.salesforce.com/signup. This will take you to the page of Salesforce, which is like a sign up page for your creating your developer edition. Here you have to provide your details like a first name, then last name, email address, specify your job role, here I am providing a developer, and give the company name. It might be any company name, you can give any company. There is no need that you have to provide a particular company name itself. So here I am providing academy, then select your country, then select the region. After selecting the country, then you enter the postal code. So next, the important part is username. So here I'm entering like a email address, kalyanchakravarti@gmail.com. So this is the my original email address. So this is the actual email address. But if you see, if I provide academy.com also, it will take, because here whatever the like a domain name you think is a domain name, like Gmail, Yahoo, SFDC, Academy, whatever it might you might provide, it will consider it as an email address. Means the Salesforce will tell that your username must be in the form of email address, but does not need to be a real email address. So just it needs to be in the form of email address. So we have given that, and we have agreed to the terms and condition. Then click on the sign up option, sign up button to create your free developer sandbox. So it takes a few minutes. So once it gets created, you will be receiving the verification email to your email account, which you have given while filling up the details in the previous page. So here goes the email which we have received from the Salesforce for confirmation. So we'll open that. So in the email which we have received for confirmation, we have a button to verify your account. Also, there are other details like a URL and the username. This URL is like a specific URL to directly go to your developer sandbox. And this username is the primary username to log in to your developer sandbox. So you have the username, so you have the URL, so save it somewhere securely so that it can be used further. Then after clicking the verify account in the Gmail, so you'll be navigating to another page where you need to set up the password for this developer sandbox, which we have the URL and the username. So here we will be like setting up the password. The password must contain 8 characters, 1 letter, 1 number, like a basic rule to create a password. Then we have the security question that needs to be answered. This security question, you have to remember the answer and the question, because if you want to change the password further, you have forgotten the password, in future you can change the password. At the time of changing the password, this security question might be useful. So there you go, you have the new setup, developer sandbox setup for you. So we have multiple things in the UI, like if you can see object manager, like setup option, app launcher. So these all will be covering in the next classes. There are series of videos which will be coming in the future, so stay tuned with the Salesforce Academy channel, where please like, comment and subscribe the channel so not to miss any updates. Keep learning.